thank y'all so much for, you know, it's supposed to be a little colder this time of year, but it's a nice warm day today. So I want to thank Tanya Evans and Progress, Duke Energy. I'm not quite sure which one to say now, really for their leadership. You know, when you look at the region we live in the southeast, most of the utilities really are not looking forward, they're looking back. And when you look at Duke Energy and Progress Energy, you know, they're the largest utility in the country now. And they're showing leadership, which many of the utilities in this area are looking to follow. So we're really, really lucky to be in their territory, and we're really glad to have Tanya here today. Thank you. They are buying the electricity, but this plant is also generating what's called renewable energy certificates. And there's another utility here that's representing 22 of our North Carolina electric co-ops called GreenCo Solutions. Jay Nemeth is here. And they're buying the renewable energy RECs, renewable energy certificates. Both of these, the sale of the energy and certificates, make the financing of these plants possible. So we really appreciate their trust and confidence in us in signing a contract to make those possible. You know, my name's Joel Olsen, as has been said before, and I'm the founder and the president of O2 Energies. We have several solar farms like this across the southeast, and our focus is to focus on ground-mounted solar power plants, not residential, but that generate the power for the lowest cost possible. Now, I was born and raised in North Carolina, and after graduating from Chapel Hill, I wanted to go abroad to experience a few years of what was happening there and bring something back. But it took more than a few years. 16 years later, I came back with a wife and 3 kids, all born in Norway, and lucky enough to have my wife and kids here today. But I came back with something else. I came back with a passion. My wife says an obsession for solar energy. And so in 2009, I started O2 Energies. And I've been lucky enough to find some of the best people our state has to offer. You know, in project development, we have Logan Stevens, which is sitting here on the front row. He's born and raised in Greensboro. We have Tom Webb in the back there. Works and helps with financing, helps with site management. He's from Mount Airy. We have Rebecca Wren and Brian Mahalik. They're living in Raleigh, helping with the implementation, design of these sites. They've been working in solar since long before I got involved in the 90s. They've done over 300 solar installations. We have my wife, Tanya, who's working with human relations. She lives with me down near Charlotte in Cornelius, North Carolina. We have Heidi Nygaard, who's also from Cornelius, working with administration and marketing. And we have a new member of the team, Chad Ray, who's actually here in between Lewisburg and Bunn, I guess you'd say. Both he and his wife have been a great addition and have really helped us see that, you know, sustainable energy should go hand in hand with sustainable farming. They're ensuring that all of our solar farms are going to be managed by family farmers and stay in agriculture. So some of the people may ask, you know, how did you find Bunn? Or why did you put this here? Well, one of the people that helped us find this site is actually here today. Lynn Adams is sitting on the second row over here, and she works for Moorfield Real Estate, which is a local real estate company. She helped us both in Nash County with our Sandy Cross project, but she also helped us in many meetings here with this site to make sure that we could actually build this solar power plant here. So if there's anyone from the region that's interested in having their farm used for solar, Lynn would probably be the right person to talk to. Now, the first call I made in the county was to County Manager Angela Harris. And you know, I make a lot of calls, and not all of them are as well received. But this woman was very welcoming. She was very kind and very helpful. She introduced me to Richie Duncan, who works with economic development here for the county, which was another fantastic resource that this county has. She's helped us in any way possible. There were some residents that were concerned about how this solar farm may look, and she helped set up meetings to make sure that all the neighbors were comfortable with what was going to be built here. She, of course, introduced us to Mayor Strawbridge and the town clerk, Judy Jeffries, and the town commissioners that really helped us get through this permitting and zoning process efficiently and quickly. And I think in a way that everyone was proud of. It didn't take 2 years. This is really a good example of government making things go smoothly. The mayor also was a great communications link with the Franklin County Correctional Facility, which is right beside us. I don't think we're ever going to have to worry about security at this farm. It's guarded 24 hours a day, and that's free of charge, thanks to the Franklin County Correctional Center. But it really is a great use of land. It provides a great buffer between the town and the facility, and it really blends in well to the environment. I don't know if many of you, when you drove in, you can barely see a sliver of it, but from the sky you see the blue water of the pond behind it, as well as the blue from the panels, and it makes for a great mix. You notice we didn't have to grade the site at all. The whole array went in without any grading. We just have some